I barely made it to the station. The train was already pulling in, its headlights cutting through the fog that hung thick in the air. The platform was eerily empty, the kind of quiet that makes your skin crawl. I stepped onto the train and found it deserted. Every carriage I passed was empty, rows of seats stretching out like lifeless corridors. I told myself it wasn't that strange. It was the last train of the night, after all. I sat near the middle, dropping into a seat by the window. The train doors hissed shut and we lurched forward. The city lights faded quickly, and soon it was just darkness outside, the windows reflecting only my own tired face. That's when I saw him. A man sat 3 rows ahead of me. I swear he wasn't there when I boarded. His head was tilted slightly, like he was listening for something. "Excuse me?" I called out, my voice sounding too loud in the stillness. He didn't move. I tried again, louder this time. "Hey, are you okay?" Slowly, he turned his head, and I wished he hadn't. His face was wrong, blurry, like a smudged painting, the features shifting subtly as I stared. My chest tightened. I looked away, forcing myself to focus on the window, on anything but him. My reflection stared back at me, until it didn't. In the glass, I saw the man stand and start walking toward me. I spun around, but he was still in his seat, unmoving. My pulse was racing now. The train was speeding up, the wheels clattering louder and louder on the tracks, drowning out everything else. And then, the lights went out. For a moment, there was nothing but the sound of the train, hurtling forward in the pitch black. I gripped the edge of my seat, my breathing ragged. When the lights flickered back on, he was sitting across from me. "Next stop," he said, his voice a hollow whisper, "is yours." The train screeched to a halt, throwing me forward. I looked up, but he was gone. The doors slid open to a station that didn't look like any I'd ever seen. It wasn't on the map. It wasn't anywhere. But I stepped off the train anyway.